So how do you create a brand that truly represents who you are and the products you sell, as well as building a business that you can scale online? That is what this podcast will help you do. My name is Henry Kaminski Jr., and welcome to the Brand Doctor Podcast.
Let me just make this statement loud and clear. Jersey's here, Jersey's here.
What's going on, everybody? Oh, man. Today's topic of conversation are prospects getting stuck in your funnel. Oh man. Listen, I'm telling you right now, I was a victim. This was happening to me constantly before I figured out what the hell I was doing wrong. So I want to talk to you about this issue here, because it could be clogging up your funnel tremendously, which is preventing you from closing sales and getting more business. So here's a situation that I was in. So I'm putting out a bunch of content and no sales. And I'm saying to myself, well, what's the sense of putting out all this content if nobody's buying? Like, what am I doing wrong? This is so annoying. And it sucked. It sucked. So the first thing that I thought about was, well, okay, what type of content am I putting out there? Is it the right type of content? And then the other question I had for myself was, am I putting out the content in the right order? And that it didn't dawn on me to ask that question until I finally figured out why people were coming in the funnel, but they were getting stuck in the middle of the funnel. So I'm going to share with you right after this quick little message we're going to break down the funnel concept, and we're going to explain why people might be getting stuck and how to fix this so that you can start greasing your funnel to get more people in it and then down it to where they're actually purchasing from you. But first, quick little message. If you're a coach or consultant who wants to start leveraging your personal brand to attract the right clients online, check out my Brand Yourself 5-day challenge to help you get the clarity and focus you need to create a brand that truly represents you. Visit www.uniquedesigns, with a Z at the end, not an S, .net/challenge. All right, so let's break down the funnel and the type of content that needs to go in each level of the funnel. So you have the top of the funnel, you have the middle of the funnel, and you have the bottom of the funnel, okay? So what type of content do we put out on top of the funnel, right? So this type of content would be to promote awareness of your values, your brand, the purpose, the mission, what you're doing, right? So these are inspirational posts. On the top of the funnel, you're going to see a lot of memes. You're going to see a lot of inspirational quotes, things like that, right? It gives the audience an idea of what your standards are, how you run the day, right? That's top of the funnel awareness. Right there, people are going to make up their minds to whether or not they like you based on what you're putting out on the top of the funnel. And if they like you and they're quote unquote your people, or they deem you as their people, they're going to go to the next phase of the funnel, which is the middle of the funnel, to learn more about you. So what do you put out as far as content in the middle of the funnel? Well, this is where you really got to start to grease the slide, right? So you want to put out some more compelling content that's behind the scenes. So it gives people an understanding of how you work with your clients and the benefits to working with you, what that looks like, right? Maybe you put out some how-to videos, how to blank, right? And do a little teaching there. You don't have to give away the farm, but do a little teaching there, how to blank. So you really need to understand who your clients are so that you're putting out these videos that are obviously going to resonate with them. A lot of the questions that I get from my coaching clients are, well, how do I build a stronger following online? What types of content should I be putting out? Things like that. So this is why I'm creating a piece of content to really deliver this and discuss this, right? Another middle of the funnel piece of content is live stream Q&As. You could do this on Instagram. You could do this on LinkedIn if you have access. You could do it on YouTube. You could do it right here on Facebook. Wherever you are, right? Wherever you have attention, you could be going live and asking people questions and say, listen, what questions do you have for me? And then answer them live, right? Or just put out a static post that says, ask me anything, obviously intelligent. I don't want BS questions. I don't have time for that. But what kind of questions do you have for me regarding XYZ? And that XYZ needs to be in your wheelhouse, in your expertise, right? And then see what comes in. I do this on occasion on Instagram, and I get some really great questions that I actually use for podcast episodes later on down the pike. So these are great middle of the funnel examples. Content examples. All right. And then you have the bottom of the funnel. So what do you talk about? What kind of content do you create at the bottom of the funnel? And this is where as we say in Jersey, this is where you got to go in. You got to go all in, right? So different types of content would be testimonials, case studies, calls to action straight to an offer that you're trying to sell or that maybe you're giving away for free. To generate a lead to get them down your email sequence, whatever the case may be, right? So this bottom of the funnel needs to be hard hitting, right? It needs to be emotional. It needs to show a true transformation. It needs to show your credibility. It needs to demonstrate your expertise. Like if prospects make it to the bottom of the funnel, the chances are of them moving forward and getting on the phone with you or actually hiring you are pretty great, right? So here's the big issue that a lot of people have, including myself, as I mentioned earlier, was I would only put out top of the funnel content. So people would be rah-rahing the hell out of me, but they wouldn't do anything else. They would just stay up there. Stay top of the funnel where it's nice and safe, where, everybody can, do fist bumps and hug each other, but nobody's doing business with each other. And what was happening was I wasn't putting out content to grease the chute down to the next phase of the funnel. And then what would happen was they would just stay up there. So now what did I get good at? Well, once I put out enough top of the funnel content, then I start putting out middle of the funnel content, right? So here's how I break it down during the week, right? So Monday, Tuesday would be top of the funnel stuff, right? Get people fired up for the week, things like that. Wednesday, Thursday, that's middle of the funnel content. Like you'll see on my Instagram today, it's a Wednesday. I'm putting out testimony and I'm putting out behind the scenes action, right? Tomorrow I'll do a little bit of the same. Friday, strong call to action to get them to take action on something, whether it's my 5-day challenge, whether it's my brand strategy guide, whether it's filling out an application for my one-on-one training or my Brand Accelerator program. But I'm going all in on Friday and or Thursday. So that's how I bring people down the funnel every week. So, and then I just rinse and repeat that. Monday, we take it from the top of the funnel content. Tuesday, Wednesday, middle of the funnel content. Thursday, Friday, bottom of the funnel content. And what that does, it logically progresses your audience your prospects down the funnel so that they're getting content that's pushing them and guiding them and leading them to a specific endpoint. It's not sending them around in circles. And that's where I see a lot of business owners that are creating content are doing. They're sending their prospects in this crazy roundabout circle hamster wheel because they're only putting out top of the funnel or middle of the funnel content, and that's it. So that's where people are getting jammed up because they don't know what to do next. So you can't take for granted that your audience and prospects know what to do. I mean, that's why they're following you in the first place, right? Look at the words here. Let's break this down into like 3-year-old comprehension. They're following you. So they're following you. Look at the word follow. To be led. And if you're leading them in a circle, you're not giving them what they need. You're not giving them what they want. They want a specific problem or challenge to go away. So you have to make sure that your content strategy is taking them down the funnel to that solution. So that's where people are getting stuck, is they're just looping their audience in the top of the funnel and middle of the funnel content, and they're not putting anything out there to drive them further down to actually get them to a conversion of some sort, whether it's, again, a free training of some sort or some sort of takeaway or call to action that gets them to take the next logical step to them solving their problem. So imagine for a second you start crafting the right content in the right order, and your prospects are no longer getting stuck inside your funnel. What's going to start happening? More qualified leads, closing more deals, probably more referrals because people are going to be like, hey, this is the person that I'm following now. This is the person that's helping me right now. They got some pretty great stuff out there. You should go follow them. And now you're starting to form your tribe. And people want to follow the leader. So this is what's going to help you build a stronger online presence, become more valuable to your online followers, and get them to take action on your product or service. So this is what I'm talking about, guys. When you grease this funnel and you start putting out the right content, you're going to start getting the right results, right? And I would be doing you a disservice right now, and I wouldn't be practicing what I preach right now if I didn't tell you what to do next. So I specifically put out this piece of content because I opened up a new one-on-one coaching program that is helping a tremendous amount of clients right now. So typically what happens is I get somebody off of Instagram that says, listen, I'm stuck. I'm trying to figure out what to do. I need some guidance. I need some help. I'm done spinning my wheels. And they hire me once a month. It's twice a month now. We're doing 2 calls per month for 3 months because people are really starting to get that momentum after that 3rd month, and then boom, they're off to the races on their own. So it's twice a month. It's bi-weekly calls. They're both an hour. You get the recordings, you get the cliff notes, and you have Voxer access to me, which is really cool. It's this walkie-talkie app. So if you get stuck, you could just Vox me, hit this button, and you do a little voice recording, and then I get back to you right away. I've been doing this with one client right now in Texas, and he just sent me a Vox this morning. He had 2 clients, 2 bids out on 2 big pieces of work, and one of the clients went forward this morning. I got it at like 8 o'clock. I was at the gym. So you can't see it, but it's a voice recording. And he was so pumped. He was like, Henry, we got one of the 2 deals. I'm just waiting on the second one. And these are like 5-figure deals. They're not little deals. So had he not come through my one-on-one coaching program, he would have probably not got that deal. Why? Because he was struggling with the sales process. He was struggling with asking the right questions. He was struggling with challenging the assumptions of his prospects. And that's why he would clam up on those calls, and they can, your prospects feel and sense fear and uncertainty. And that's what was coming across in these calls. And that's why he wasn't closing a lot of business. But once I got a hold of him and told him what to do on these calls, now he's closing 5-figure deals, which is phenomenal. So as you know, one-on-one coaching takes up a lot of time, and I don't have a lot of it, especially with a 3-year-old. So I'm only taking X amount of clients, inside of this coaching program. So I am going to send you a quick little link right now. So it's Unique Designs with a Z at the end, not an S.net/coaching. Super simple. It's going to bring you to a landing page. It's going to show you a whole bunch of behind the scenes of me coaching clients. And it's also going to have at the bottom of the page who this program is for and who this program is not for. And so if it's not for you, don't do anything. Leave. Get on with your day. If you think that this program is for you and you could see the value in it and you could see yourself in 90 days blowing past and getting unstuck, then fill out the application, and then it'll ask you to book a call to review the application with me. I'm not going to send you and pawn you off to some gatekeeper. You're going to get on the phone with me. And we're going to go through that and see if it's a good fit for you to move forward. If not, no harm, no foul, cost you nothing but a little bit of time. But if it is a good fit, then we're getting to work, and we're getting to work fast. So hope you got some value out of this one, guys. I hope you take this and put it into action so people stop getting stuck in your funnels, and that you start closing more deals because you're putting the right content out in the right order. So have an amazing day, guys. I'll catch you on the next one real soon. Take care.
Hey everyone, this is Henry Kaminski Jr. again. And really quick, I want to invite you to a one-on-one consult with me right now if you're looking for the clarity and focus you need to build your brand. Over the past 13 years, I've served hundreds of entrepreneurs that have great products but struggled tremendously with articulating its value to their ideal customers. You didn't get into business to just change a few lives, did you? Your ideal clients need you. And when your brand has precision-crafted messaging coupled with beautifully thoughtful design that sounds, looks, and feels like you, they'll know you're the perfect match for them. If this is something you're struggling with, what I want you to do right now is pause this audio and go visit www.uniquedesigns with a Z at the end, not an S.net, and book your one-on-one consult call with me. Remember, the quality of your brand will determine the quality of your clients, and the quality of your clients will determine the quality of your life.